Hey everyone in the YouTube world, welcome to my Flying Wheels YouTube channel. My name is Craig from Flying Wheels. Today is a car auction day. I'm gonna take you to a car dealer only auction. The only problem is it's quarantine. It's coronavirus time. It's Corona time. It's Corona time. Well, it's Corona time, so everyone's quarantined. So we're not supposed to be out and about. I am an essential employee. I am an essential business. So we're still buying cars to make sure people are able to get on their road and all those essential employees can get to their jobs. Well, today I'm going to the auction. You're gonna come with me. I'm gonna take you to the auction, show you what the auction is like during the coronavirus. I'm gonna hopefully buy some cars, hopefully not buy any. Can't go into the lanes anymore and bid, raise our hand, wink our eyes, wiggle our nose like Bewitched, and bid on a car anymore. We have to go look at the cars for all the auctions that are allowing us to go and look at the cars. Then go back to our office and bid on the cars exactly online. What I'm buying, which means I have to go test drive everything. Now, I want to give a huge shout out to the Auto Auction of New England. This auction is the one that has made my business. This place has helped me thrive. It's helped me succeed. I've made a lot of friends. The people there, the employees have helped me grow my business. The owners, the managers, the reps have taught me what I'm doing. 91 Vet, 85,000 miles, aftermarket hood, but I do like the wheels. Tinted window, illegal in New Hampshire. Auto. Let's see what these seats look like. Seats are surprisingly in good shape for these tacky jean seat covers. I like the interior on the 91s. That's when they changed the dash, or was it 90 that they changed the dash in the C4? I think they changed the dash in 90 and then the taillights in 91. Let's see, will it start? Nothing. Nothing, nothing. No power at all. Yes, we have the newer taillights in 91, and I do like that they're tinted. Fortunately, this auction keeps jump packs all over the place so we can start with a dead battery. So I couldn't pop the hood on that Corvette to get it running, although they said they've heard it running and it sounds okay. That's a gamble. Would you guys bid on that thing? I guess if the price is right. I buy a ton of Jeep Wranglers. Here's an 08 two-door Sahara, but it has 180,000 miles, and this 3.8 liter V6 isn't the best engine. I prefer the 4 liter or the 3.6 liter. Its predecessor or the one after. Ever wonder what's behind these plastic panels on the Chevy Avalanche? Well, if you live in New England, bam, that is what's behind those panels. I absolutely love this generation crew cab Denali. I buy and sell a ton of them. Love the interior. I like actually the Chevy Silverado High Countries, which I have right now because of the interior. I think the interior is more, is a little nicer. The thing is, does this have a 6.2? That's what everybody wants. Does it have a 6.2 or a 5 right here? I should say right there. 6.2 liter V8, that's a 405 horsepower engine. Scan that QR code right there on my trusty dealer app, and it will tell me with 103,000 miles I should pay about $20,800, and it will also tell me that it's had one owner and no accidents. So I'm going to write it on my list of vehicles that I like, along with the mileage, the engine, and the price. And then I can also write 1 owner, no accidents. Now here's something I can't resist, even though I always should. This is an 11 Porsche Cayenne Turbo. I hope it's a GTS. Is this the GTS? I think it's a turbo. Easy way to find out is right here, Cayenne Turbo. Now the previous model, Cayenne S Turbo, was a twin turbo all-wheel drive. The Cayenne Turbo was a single turbo V8. 107,000 miles. Newer interior, which, have I looked at this thing before? Let's see. The key was left in it, so I'm sure the battery's dead. Will it start? Oh my God, no lights on. Wow, look at this dash. Center console cluster. Kind of feels like it's running rough, and it says check. Now I love these things because they're $100,000+ supercar SUV. But they are so maintenance intense that every time I get one, they need a ton of work. Does the self-adjusting suspension work? So if I hit it here, it can rise. It looks like it's working. And then if I hit it this way, it'll actually lower. Let's see if we can feel it lower. Yep. Oh, I can feel it and I can hear it. Oh, good, the suspension works. Now the seat is a giant deal for me, although the person that wants to buy this thing probably has high taste on like a beer budget, so champagne tastes on a beer budget, like me. They want a Porsche, they want a supercar, but they can't really afford one. So this is your next. Holy moly, these things are so fast. This is a 911 turbo, essentially. Well, not really, different engine, but turbo, V8, all-wheel drive. The thing is a rocket ship, and it has the same styling and luxury and class as a 911 turbo for literally 1/10 the price. An 11 turbo 911 would probably be $70,000 still. I bet I can get this for 15. So I'm gonna scan the barcode right here. So this time it comes up 16.8 with 87,000 miles. If I type in 107123, it tells me I should pay around 13.5 for a 500 horsepower car. 3 owners, 2 accidents. 500 horsepower car for 13.5. Imagine that. But repair costs could add up to more than that. And that right there is ugly. Somebody must have had like a screwdriver in their back pocket or something. Now here's a beater. 99 Boxster, 85,000 miles. These are like the affordable man's sports car. These are always ripped and broken. Clear coat missing. I mean, clear coat peeling off. Will it start? No, because somebody left the key on. Awesome. Why would somebody just leave the key on like that? I can't even start it now. You know why they left the key on? So nobody can start it. So nobody's gonna bid on it. So somebody's gonna score this thing. That was intentional. And then here's a 2004 Porsche Cayenne with 213,000 miles. That's probably the most mileage I've ever seen on a Porsche, ever. And one of you guys had mentioned to me, one of you wise viewers had said, the most expensive Porsche you can buy is a cheap Porsche. Think about that. It's wise. It makes a lot of sense. Look at how beautiful this boat is. This is a 2016 A8, which I believe is a supercharged 4-liter V8. It's huge, and it is so nice. There's so much space. Look how much space is in the back. Look at how much space is in the back here. I feel like I'm the president of maybe Germany. Sitting back here. Heated seats, all my controls are back here. Oh my goodness. Driver, please take me to the beach. Wait a minute, that's not what the president would say. I want a schnitzel! Take me to a schnitzel now! Check this out. Not only do you have a sunroof, but you have a vanity mirror. Oh, well, it touches his head. Oh my goodness. This car is amazing. Obviously sunshades, you gotta have the sunshades, and these are electronic too. That's a sunshade as well. All right, let's play the game. Is it a 6-cylinder or is it an 8-cylinder? Here's a 2017 Dodge Challenger, 27,000 miles. Has the wheels, has the spoiler, has the leather. Is it a 6-cylinder or an 8? You guys tell me. Ready? Best way to find out, just start it. Oh, it's a 6-cylinder. Wow, wow. Now this is more my style. 08 Jeep Wrangler. It's an X though. X is base model, 98,000 miles. Has the wheels and tires already. Otherwise, it's completely stock. Will it start? Will it start? It starts. No lifter tick. That's a good sign. No soft top in the back though. But it seems like it's running well. No engine lights on. Let's scan the VIN. Right there, that barcode. We will punch in the mileage. 98,123. Tells me at auction they're going for about $8,600, and this one has 4 owners and no accidents. So $8,600. Obviously, I want to be less than that, but that's what most dealers are paying for at auction. So we are going to write E95, lane number, run number. It is an 08 Jeep 2D, 98K. It has 4 owners, no accidents, and we should pay under $8,600. So if you've been watching my videos, it has either come out just recently or it's coming out next. My wife and I rented a 2020 Ford Expedition Limited from Florida and drove it back to New Hampshire, and it was awesome, but it was an EcoBoost, which I was surprised at how nice it was. Well, here is a 2015 Navigator, almost an identical truck to still even the 2020. I wonder what this thing is worth, because I just drove one 1,500 miles, again, an Expedition, but it was awesome. So if you haven't seen that video yet, it's coming out Make sure to check it out. Full review on a 2020 Ford Expedition Limited. Dealer just came up to me, asked me who I use for subprime financing. I use Westlake a lot. Westlake Financial has first month recourse, which means they're going to repossess the vehicle if the customer doesn't pay their first month. I also use New City Funding, which you guys also use?
Yeah.
Now, I use New City Funding, but it's been over a year. I like that they don't have first month recourse, but now they have, what did you guys call it?
Reserve.
They have a reserve. So basically they're holding $1,500 back on every car.
How much is the deal?
Well, the deal was, the total deal was $59.95. The check to dealer was $27. There was a $1,500 reserve after a $1,200
That's a big spread.
How much you guys get for down payment?
$1,200.
So $1,200 down payment. Net check was how much?
$2,700.
$2,700. So you got about $5 grand.
Yeah.
$4 grand? You got about $4 grand.
But it was a $1,500 reserve.
And then they hold 15, so you get $1,500 after?
After the whole loan is paid.
All right. So, when the loan is paid off.
Together or
No,
is it individual?
it's per vehicle. As soon as that vehicle gets paid, net 30 afterwards, you get a check for the reserve.
All right. So a pool is when they hold your reserves all together and give them to you all at once. You guys are getting them per vehicle when the car's paid off.
Right.
So they're advancing 115% of NADA clean trade. So we're talking trade-in value.
Correct.
Is what they're loaning out to you guys. 115% of clean trade-in
Right.
value.
Yeah, which is why
Plus
you
they're
need to
holding a reserve.
Correct. Which is why you need to get as much money up front on a down payment as possible.
Down payment's gonna be your profit.
Because that's going to end up, you're going to end up, your down payment's going to end up being your profit plus theoretically 15% off of NADA clean trade if you buy at MMR.
So you have to be buying these things right.
You got to buy them right.
You have to really be buying these right to sell them behind book.
Right now, you can't buy anything.
Yeah.
I can't make any money subprime right now because there just isn't enough headroom.
So everybody
Right.
thinks that we're just stealing cars, but it's hard to source inventory.
Yeah, it's very hard to source inventory because the dealers aren't letting it go.
Yeah, and the dealers aren't letting it go. Yeah.
Because your
Finance.
simulcast
Right.
sucks.
And the vehicle condition reports are awful.
No, they are.
Couple
They're
photos,
awful.
so you have to be here to buy, to know what you're buying. From the mouth of babes, subprime financing is so difficult right now. And that's why buyers, you guys think you're gonna just come in and steal cars, you're gonna get deals. You're not going to, because it's hard for us to buy the cars right. It's hard for us to finance you guys. So this is a really, really difficult time. It's a really, really difficult business right now. And being here, if I wasn't here, I can't buy a red light vehicle at auction. Red light over 100,000 miles, over 10 years old, actually over 11 years old because it goes by manufacture date. So I can't just bid on something because I think it's a good deal online, because the condition reports aren't that accurate. They're not that full. The photos aren't that great. So you don't know what you're buying unless you're here to feel, touch, smell the cars prior to bidding on them back at my office. Here's that Cobra I was looking for 2 weeks ago and couldn't find in the auction. It's here. Now last week I was in Florida, so I didn't get to bid on it. And apparently it ran through last week and didn't run through this week. Is it a Cobra or is it a Mustang with a Cobra kit? No idea. It has everything to make you think it's a Cobra, but it could be just a kit. I guess we'd have to check the engine. Let's find out. That looks like a stock 4.6, not a Cobra. Cobras have a different intake plenum right there. So I think this is just a 4.6 Mustang with Cobra hood, Cobra headlights, Cobra bumper, Cobra side skirts, Cobra spoiler, Cobra wheels, blacked roof. Somebody spent a lot of money to pretend they own a Cobra, I think. Still a cool car though. But it's not running through. What the heck? Did it sell? Did it not sell? It didn't run through 2 weeks ago. It's not running through today. It has a date of last week right there on the windshield. I want this thing still. Ooh, I like it. Sounds like they got that Corvette running. I can hear it from here. Let's go check it out. Funny, this roof is like a floor mat that somebody glued in. Sounds good though. Pedal goes all the way to the floor, but I still like it. I still like it. I like Corvettes for some reason. And all generations, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Even the projects still put a smile on my face. Ask my father, all he does is buy Corvette projects. Oh man, even the suspension is noisy on this thing. So it'll be a cheapie though. If I can get it cheap, I can sell it cheap. I'm not gonna do a ton to it. I'll make it look good. I'll make sure it's safe. and then I'll sell it cheap, and somebody's still gonna want it. There's a buyer for every type of Corvette. There's a buyer for a $150,000 Corvette, just like there's a buyer for a $2,500 Corvette. Everyone is an appreciator, and you can appreciate all levels, just like me. I like the $2,500 junkers, and I also like the expensive stuff. Well, we've come and gone. We've gone to the auction. We've seen what's there. I have my run list. Typically, I'll be looking at 40 or 50 cars. Today, I have a list of like 9 cars instead because I have to really be specific. I have to really be picky of what I'm buying. So I'm going back to my shop now. The auction starts in like 8 minutes and my shop is 20 minutes away. So this is gonna be difficult. I hope I don't miss that. I'm going back to my shop now to get started on the bidding. And then if I win anything, I have to drive all the way back here to go pick them up and transport them.
Sometimes you have to get your hands dirty when you're a mechanic.
So 2 things I want to tell you. First of all, I bought a new vlogging camera. I would love to know your opinion. How's the audio quality? I'm not wearing a microphone. And how's the video quality? Comment down below, let me know what you think. Should I keep this thing or should I return it? Because it was older. Actually 11 years old or older because they go by the manufacturer date. Red light means as is. I can't do anything about it. Blue light means no title. Yellow light means there was an announcement, so you have to listen for the announcement. There could be something wrong. There could be something missing. It could have a lift. It could have different wheels, whatever. They're going to tell you something, and that's what the yellow light's on for. Green light means it kind of has a warranty. It's almost like a false sense of warranty, though, because it's only till 5 o'clock today or 100 miles. So if I pick it up at 4 o'clock and something happens at 5:15, I am SOL. Too bad for me. So it's a 1-day warranty. But also, green light means I can pay for a post-sale inspection, so I can pay extra money to have the auction go through it for me. And if they do that, it extends that so-called warranty out for 5 days or 7 days. It's different depending on the auction, but they'll extend it out for like 1,000 miles too, and every auction's a little different, so you have to find out what the rules are. If you're buying green light and you don't know the car, you should buy a post-sale inspection. But you can also take it back to your shop without a post-sale inspection if you bought a green light and go through it yourself. And if you find something wrong over $500, any single repair over $500, you can tell the auction and arbitrate it. Arbitrate means file a claim essentially, and then they'll look at it and confirm if they're going to give you anything back, or if they're going to take the car back, or if they're going to call the owner and see if the owner wants to kick in a little extra to help you out. Now it's $500 on any single repair, not multiple repairs. So if it needs like $1,000 worth of work, but each one is under $500, not covered. Not gonna happen. They don't cover it. It has to be a single repair or multiple single repairs over $500 to be covered. So here's the problem with bidding online. This 11 GMC Sierra is at $8,100. Red light, I don't know anything about it. I probably would have bought it for that price had I looked at it, but that's not something I would normally look at. Here we go, the Corvette's up for auction, red light. Now I really don't want to spend more than like $1,500 on this. I might go up to $2,000 on it because I know it runs. But it's really not worth a ton of money because it's kind of a rat, at least the way it is at auction. Oh my goodness. To me, that is every penny for that car and more. I would have liked to have gotten it for a lot less and then try to sell it to somebody for that price so they're getting a good deal. Instead, dealers are paying retail for it. What? They didn't sell it? Come on. They want $5,000 for it. So now this 13 XC90 with 105,000 miles, I probably would bid on right now, but I didn't get a chance to look at it, and it's red light, so I'm going to miss out. Here we go. The Denali is up next, even though it's not showing. No sale. So they wanted more than 20,000. So the other problem, after all that research, writing everything down, my prices, my lanes, my run numbers, my history reports, I misplaced the envelope somewhere. I don't even know where the heck it is. I looked at my car, my briefcase, everywhere. There's just so much moving around and organizing with so much stuff. I lost everything I wrote down. So I think I just missed that Porsche Cayenne Turbo, that 500 horsepower Porsche, because here's the Porsche Boxster. Here's the 213,000 mile Cayenne. I missed the other one, unfortunately. Or fortunately, it's probably for the best. In-op Porsche with 85,000 miles. Still climbing, 3,800. The car doesn't run, guys. What are you doing? Who is buying this stuff? We just missed the 04 Porsche Cayenne, sold for $2,000. $2,000 on an 04 Porsche Cayenne with 218,000 miles. Crazy. So this GTI, I should be around 4,500 is what my app says. and you can see it's at 6,500 already. So people are way overpaying for cars. I think for mileage it says I should go up to 5,400. It's at $7,500 right now. Nice. So I'm bidding on this 08 Wrangler. That's a lot of money for a 12-year-old Wrangler, I think. That was me. I bought a Wrangler. Here's that A8. I'm the high bidder at 18,700. Nope. I'm also the high bidder on this 9.3 convertible, and I didn't look at it. I saw it from afar. I love these cars, and I didn't go check it out. So this is a total gamble right now. I don't know if the top works. I don't know if the check engine light's on. I don't know if it shifts smoothly. I don't know if there's a knock in the engine. No clue. I'm going to find out if I win right now. If sale. If sale means I am the high bidder, but I didn't. Our first buy of the day is an 08 Jeep Wrangler, 127,000 miles. Now, I didn't even look at this car before bidding on it, so I'm hoping it's a winner. I really don't know. It is a standard transmission. It has a brake light blinking. It has an airbag light on. See, those are things I can't tell going through the auction. I do like that it has a hard top, though. Good tires. Hey, children. My roadies. Typical oxidation on the door handles, on the aluminum door handles. Oh yeah, here's a score. Comes with a soft top. Now that wasn't listed in the ad, and I didn't know that. That is a giant plus. So it's a Jeep Wrangler X, I thought, but it has power windows, and it has the alloy wheels, not the cheapy aluminum wheels. This is the weirdest X I've ever seen, because it has a leather wrapped steering wheel, not just that cheapy rubber. And then the other thing is it has power locks with keyless power lock on the key fobs, which is really strange too, because usually anytime I've ever had an X, it didn't have power lock, so it was just a regular. Our first buy of the day is an 08 Jeep Wrangler, 127,000 miles. Now, I didn't even look at this car before bidding on it, so I'm hoping it's a winner. I really don't know. It is a standard transmission. It has a brake light blinking. It has an airbag light on. See, those are things I can't tell going through the auction. I do like that it has a hard top, though. Good tires. Hey, children. My roadies. Typical oxidation on the door handles, on the aluminum door handles. Oh yeah, here's a score. Comes with a soft top. Now that wasn't listed in the ad, and I didn't know that. That is a giant plus. So it's a Jeep Wrangler X, I thought, but it has power windows, and it has the alloy wheels, not the cheapy aluminum wheels. This is the weirdest X I've ever seen, because it has a leather wrapped steering wheel, not just that cheapy rubber. And then the other thing is it has power locks with keyless power lock on the key fobs, which is really strange too, because usually anytime I've ever had an X, it didn't have power lock, so it was just a regular basic. So here I am the next day picking up my second car. Here's my tow rig. I love this truck. Check out those wheels. It's for sale though if anybody's interested. Oh, what is this thing? An 04? 05 Saab 9.3 convertible, 121,000 miles. Runs, drives, top works. The good thing, I mean it's a windy day, but the good thing about an if bid is it gives me the opportunity to come back and look at the car. If meaning I was the high bid, didn't meet their reserve price, so they can come back with a counter offer and I can say yes or no. I have 2 hours to decide, and I can go check out the car, drive it, test it out, and really go through it, and even make a counter offer, which is what I did on this one. So they countered at 18, I countered at 17, we accepted, we came to an agreement, so I bought it for 1,700 plus auction fees. Luckily I missed the rain. I'm home, I bought 2 cars today, all day, and I bought 2 cars. So everything takes longer because I have to go there, then I have to come back, bid, then I have to go there, pick up cars. Everything takes longer, but it works. I still bought 2 cars, so thanks to the Auto Auction of New England. Keep business going, keep business moving, keep us with inventory so you guys can buy cars. Everyone, thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe. All interesting, and click the bell down below so you get notifications every time I make a new video. I'll see y'all later. Adios.